Alright, so I loaded back into the game. Let's see if it saved our progress. Hopefully it did. So we just be able to hit continue career, and I should be somewhere in the sea with the crab pots in front of me. No, it did not. It did not save anything of what I did. Wonderful. Okay, so it ended up being right before I started hauling all the pots, which is kind of annoying, so I lost all that. Um, the game does have a lot of bugs. They do need to work out, some of this stuff. But I mean, it won't stop me from playing it. It's pretty good for sure. The king crab is still there. Yep, they sure are. Yep. All right. So I guess we'll do another video. Let's see here. Let's get the crew ready. First, let's go ahead and leave the wheelhouse. I'm gonna go down to the deck, working deck. Go to the controls on the deck. I like to do the driving first, then do the crane when it's ready. It's time. So right now, let's go ahead and look here at the map where the pots are. Start making our approach. There it is. There they are right there. As I was mentioning before, the boat is very sluggish. So just keep that in mind as you approach. So now we have to go the other way, and we can bring the crew out on deck. That should be sorting. It should be setting my pots back. Start slowing down as we approach the first buoy. String pots. You see how the pot bounces, the ball bounces off the side of the boat, which is pretty cool. So that's what I'm saying. We could have made a mini game out of that, throwing the hook. So let's go ahead and haul the pot. As before, they are full. There's a couple of crab boats behind us. It's the same thing on a smaller scale. Alright, let's go ahead and help them sort. And they should be able to step back. I mean, we're right on top of the other pot. So maybe they won't miss it. So definitely be throwbacks since there's quite a bit of crab here. Still. Now, so you want to hop in and throw it back again, that annoying pop-up. It's fine if it was just one pop-up. There's a female. Another female. Another female, another female, a lot of females, male. So we got 500 out of those. Let's go ahead and go to the next spot. And as before, when there's a pot on the sorting table on the block mule, and you go pick up another pot, what it'll do is it'll be stacking up the deck for you automatically. So if you're just picking up pots, burning some pots with very low crab numbers, that's another quick way to take care of that. But as you can see, the pot is sitting on the deck. Just stacked. That's the only way to stack them. I doubt we should be able to drop there, since the pots are in front, about 50 meters. But we'll see. We'll see what she tries. Oh, she was able to set it. Cool. Female. Female. Male. Male. 438 isn't too bad. Next spot. I gotta just keep on going and going. By the way, their skill is that number they have up above their right portrait. That's their skill level. It keeps going up. as they work more and more. This one's good at cooking and sorting crabs, and then this one is pot baiting and hang gutting. Alright, so top skills. Alright, so go ahead and call the next spot. So on and so forth, we keep doing it. Now again, I did experience crashes before when I had it on window full screen. I played yesterday for about 5 or 6 hours. I didn't have any issues when I didn't have it on window full screen, but I just had it full screen like I do right now, and that was not a problem. It didn't crash. So I'm almost kind of like finishing this just to see if it'll crash again. But I did lose a lot of progress. And by the way, you can save the game. You can stop, just hit the escape button and save career, which is supposed to be saving it automatically. But I just like to go to autosave and save it. September 17th, save, or just go to autosave. Actually, save. Yes, I want to overwrite and then close. Resume the game to the next spot. Doing pretty good. Good numbers. 1,700 kilos of crab. I just wanted to finish a string, go to the next string, finish it, and then go offload so you guys can see what it looks like prawn-wise, money-wise, You're decent day of crabbing. Alright, let's see here. Male, 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 female, female, female. Pretty decent pot. Yep, 700 kilos. There we go. See the ladies working the butts off there on the deck. Again, they could have done so much more, so much better with the camera and then just the transparency. They could have really, I think they could improve on this. And again, it's still good. I love it. I love the mechanics, the basic mechanics. They just need to be polished and definitely fix the crashing. The crashing is unbearable because you tend to lose a lot of your progress, so then you get discouraged because it takes a lot of time just to do regular things on the game. As you can see, already 8 minutes in and we've followed the 2 pots. So walking back here to help them sort, just make it go much quicker. Just go ahead and reset. We've got a female right off the bat, 2 females, male, male, female, male, female, male, male. Males have a little weird thing on their shell. The females have kind of like a round bottom of the shell. Anyway, so we keep it going. These are 23 hours roughly of soak time, which puts them at a very productive. Makes them green. I've seen it turn blue and then they turn green. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but what I do, it just says they recommend 20 hours. I do the same with like long lines and nets in this game, and it seems to work out all right. Let's see here. Nope, there goes that again. It is so annoying. So many pop-ups. There's no need for pop-up to be so intrusive to where you can't see what you're doing. One message will suffice, I believe. Going crazy. Alright, so that pot will get stacked. I'm actually gonna go and try to fix some of the wiki, because the wiki on this is not very good. It's not very detailed anyway. It's not that it's not very good, it's just hastily thrown together. But the cool thing is you can edit it, and I think I'll go in there and put a bit of my time into it. Just because, you know, I believe this is one of those games where people just don't know how to do things. They don't, when they start trying, they get frustrated, get discouraged because of the learning curve is just sharp. And some things just don't seem right. There's not a whole lot of, you know, like a playthrough run through, if you will. Not from what I saw anyway. Nothing that like stood out to me. I benefit from that. Female. Doing pretty good though. Catching plenty of crab. That one didn't do amazing, but it wasn't bad either. There you go. We've got three pots on the string. I'm gonna lay a fourth. Just make sure we're still on the crab. See, actually we're not. You see the biomass? It actually shrinks. But since we were already setting, it's fine. But it does shrink. And then they pop up elsewhere, etc., etc. So, anyway, by the time I'm done with these should be ready to go. So, and that's the idea. That's why we want to set them apart. Just enough time in between them, so that by the time one's done, the other one can go, and then you can go offload, and they can go like that, and keep going. Or if you decide to go fishing after that, you know, like go for fish or nets or whatever. Well, I believe every you know, time does pass in the game, so the calendar has. There's some fishing that's better in different months, etc. Everything has a season. I haven't really gotten to the point where I've played through the entire season yet, so I'm working on it now. I do know that cod show up after September. Before that, you can't really see cod, and cod is pretty pricey, so cod is worth going after. So it's pollock, so fish and sea, I'm sure. Went to McDonald's at some point without knowing it. Whitefish. Alright, so that one had 647 kilos. We're up to 4,700 kilos. It's not too bad. Not horrible for sure. I want to fill the boat, but it's kind of hard. So you can see the pots leaving behind as we set them back. Yesterday, some of my setbacks, and it wasn't green anymore, the biomass had moved on, but some of my setbacks did very well, so I'm hoping that that's the case this time around. Also, and right now they're kicking butt right off the bat, so. And once more, if you guys see anything that you can improve, let me know. Because I like this game, so maybe I'm doing things the wrong way. Again, I didn't see any videos about it, so I decided to go ahead and make one. There's no bug again. No developers are watching for any reason. Go ahead and tag Valve. If you are, please make that thing go away, or maybe Valve is just distributing. I gotta check. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That is quite annoying to have that pop up there. A small message somewhere else, like down at the bottom or something, would have been more than enough. I got it. It's not a big deal. Alright, there we go. Here's our last spot on the string. Go ahead and haul egg, and then deploy the other ones. Be able to set this one since there's nothing ahead of it. Male, female, male, male, male. And again, they can do this themselves. You can actually drive up on the next spot, but I just found that if I did that, then it would take forever. They do take a while to supercraft. And right now, you can actually put your crew, since you're not going to use her, you can put her to cook, which is what I'm going to do. And she'll cook some good meals so that they can replenish your stamina as we move to the next ring. Go ahead and set the rest of the pots that we had to move. Table, and since she already baited them, she'll just toss them right out because they're baited. These are the ones that did not fit, so let's wait a little while so we can separate them so we don't end up with the same error again. Let's say it's roughly, I would say, I don't barely see the last one. Oh, there's a certificate again. As you saw, it popped up one more time. Alright, there we go. Long enough. Last but not least. Just give it a minute. Enough. Go ahead and set it. Let's see, she goes cut. So let's go ahead and bring my crew to rest. And we'll let the cook stay on her post, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to the next ones. Before we do, we're going to go ahead and save, because I don't want the same thing happening again. Let's see. So let's try to get to 20. That's not going to happen. There we go. 20. Yep. Here we go. Bots are right up here. This is the next string. The other ones that I set. The 10 in one string and the 10 in the other. Let's see if these fish well. If they do, we'll set them right back. And so the first one, we'll go ahead and set the crew. She's done cooking. And set her to sword crabs and set Victoria to set pots. Made and set. I assume these are going to be full. That's why I put her to set it. Nope. Let's see. Yep, sure enough, they're full, so they're going to be setbacks. Oh, that's actually a lot of crab. Cool. It's probably one of the biggest pots I've seen yet in the game, so pretty cool. Male. Almost all males. Yep, everyone was male. 524. Wonderful. Alright, next one. We have, again, 10 pots in the string. So, go ahead and go through them. We're up to 6,000 kilos. Let's go ahead and stop here and save the career, so just in case it crashes. Go ahead and resume. I think autosave should be more often too, since it's really, you don't feel it when it autosaves. And I'm sure it doesn't take much space, so I would say maybe 5 minute intervals for the autosave. Just, you know, especially since it's crashing here and there. It'll keep you cruising, discourage progress. Spots are definitely throwbacks. Wow, they're loaded. They have a lot of crap. the crab. Oh, I just put a female in the tank. Bad, bad. It's 1,000. Oh, fine. It happens. That's what it's not a big deal. You just don't put all of them in there because you end up with no profit. Yeah, sometimes it happens. Oh, so that was supposed to be really full. Yielded 200 kilos. I don't know. The algorithm is kind of weird in the game. Sometimes I've seen pots that are like seem empty, and then I get 600-700 kilos. So again, there's little tweaks in there. I don't see that as a big deal. But when the pots are slim, when they do have very little crab, you do see them. The soundtrack for the game is okay. I mean, I like it. You know, it's original, it's different. See, like, that pot looks absolutely loaded. Let's see. Yeah, it's bursting. Let's see this one. Lots of females now. Female. 700 kilos. Exactly the same as the other one. The other one only had 200 up to 7,000 kilos, which should be about roughly about 3 million chrome, roughly. So I might be able to pay back my loan just with this offload, which would be kind of cool. I mean, it's really not, because I already had the ship that was paid off, and I had about 6,000 or 600 million chrome. But whatever, it's about half over it. Obviously, I'm still playing, so it's good enough that didn't discourage me. I like how they laid out the ropes and all that, and I really like the graphics. They did a good job. It's just I believe the engine could have been pushed a little better on the water and stuff like that. These games, since there's so much repetition, they get boring quickly if you're not into it. So the way to keep you engaged is high candy. So that would be my guess. That's what I would go for. You're lined up pretty well. You can look around and just things slightly different. Break up the monotony, the same thing. Female. Almost saw that 948 kilos on that trap. We almost broke the I believe it's 1100 that I saw in one pot. That's the highest I've gotten. Again, we're setting all of these back because they are giving such a good amount of crab, which is good. I think we have another 5, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, 5 we do. 5 is the last count we got. There's a whole lot of crab. The pot's just bursting. back so that they can make more little crabs. Sure, then we always have crabs. See, that was only 387 kilos, yet that pot looked crazy big. I mean, yeah. So I guess there's no rhyme and rhythm. Might just be an RNG, a random number generator. That's where my money would be, just based on what I'm seeing. Yeah, that really well. That's fine. That's a good thing. It's interesting, I guess. Keeps you guessing. Shadows aren't horrible. Oh, they're okay. Female. $524. My dog was next to me. Just the nails. His claws. Eerily walking around me in the room. He's not that big, it's possible. He likes to watch people. You know, there are better pastimes, I can assure you, but he hasn't discovered them yet. So I hope you guys are not asleep by now. It's a lot of repetition. It's a lot of repetition. That's the reality of fishing. Just keep doing the same thing again and again. And the aim is to get numbers. We're up to 10,142 kilos worth of crab. So it's not too bad. And this string has been refreshed. Been able to set it all back, which is great. And these are already soaking for about 8 hours. 10 at the head, I believe. Yep, 11 hours. So we'll have just enough time to get to port, offload, and then come back and do it again. Which you don't see on the video. Just the offload and done with it. These videos take to be very long. Because everything is just time consuming. Crab, or no, 500 kilos worth of crab. So 10,649 kilograms so far. We got one more pot left to turn. Let's see what we get there. The most I've ever offloaded has been 12,000. I think I had like a little over 3.4 million chrome. So not too bad. The prices do fluctuate, they do change. And I believe it's depending on the season, etc., etc. Yes, the last spot. Help sort the crab. That'll be it. Put it to sleep and go offload so you guys can see how much we make. Gonna have that one female put in the tank. You're gonna see the 1,000 chrome fine. Subject to or taking a female. 670. Alright, so we ended up with 11,319 kilograms worth of crab. So we're going to go to my crew management page and we're going to put both of them to rest. And we'll go ahead and give them a bit of food so that they can get 2 times the recovery. Let's go. Now we can fast travel there, we don't have to wait for it. See, the small pots disappeared because they do kind of waste away. We're going to go to port through fast travel. There we go, fast travel. And it took quite a few hours to get there. So 15 hours on those pots there. So they're almost ready to be hauled back. Even though they're not on the biomass anymore. Biomass has moved a bit. And you could also skip time if the biomass is not what you want it to be. Let's go ahead and dock. When you're trying to dock, the side thrusters are an incredible tool. It's very clumsy ship. Sorry, not basically trying to turn it. I could dock it already, but I like realism. To a limit, of course. Gonna go ahead and turn the wheel left, over, hard over, and the thrusters neutral. Come forward a bit. I guess that's about as good as it's gonna get right now. Straighten her out. And then side thrusters again. Counter steer. You could hit the dock button already, but again, I like realism as much as possible. Go ahead and counter thrust. There we go. So we're gonna dock. And we're gonna get just over 2.8 mil for chrome for crab, and that's 11,318 kilograms. So we're gonna sell it and then go look. And as you can see, 1 female king crab, 1,000 chrome worth of expense for the fine. So, and then your crew took 1.5 and 1.4 for Victoria. Kristen took 1.5. So the total comes out to 65,846 chrome. And here's different sizes we made for them. So not bad, pretty cool. We netted a total of 2.2 mil chrome, and that's pretty much it. So, if you don't have the game, you should buy it. It's worth it. Just know that you're going to run into some bugs and it's not going to be perfect, but it is a good game.